Hey everybody, this is Drew with SCA Performance, and I'm fixing to give you a tour of the SCA GMC Black Widow. Alright, so let's start with the foundation of this GMC Black Widow like we always do. Down below we've got the SCA True 6-inch suspension lift system from Fabtech Motorsports. I always emphasize that true 6-inch lift because it's not an advertised 6 that's really 5 or 5.5. It is a true 6-inch suspension lift system. You can see the details there. Let's move on around. Just like on the Chevy Black Widow, you've got the BF Goodrich 35-inch all-terrain KO2 tires with the brand new 20-inch SCA exclusive Black Widow wheels. You can see the black face here with the milled accents, and let me get down there like I did on the last video. Look at the detail in that milling. That is probably one of my favorite parts of this entire vehicle, is the detail in this wheel. You've got the Black Widow center caps. You've got the red that match all the other red accents on the vehicle. SCA engraved brake caliper covers there. Moving on up, we'll go ahead and do the bumper. Now this is the SCA GMC Black Widow bumper. This is made from 3/16 inch thick, cold rolled, zinc plated, powder coated steel. It's got a 3-year, 36,000 mile on the finish. You can see the integrated mesh grates here. The reason that we did it this way is so if you want to buy it without the lights, you can. It still looks just as good, but you got the option to put the lights in as well. And one thing that I actually left out on the Chevrolet video from the other day, these bumpers are equipped with winch mounting capabilities, as you can see there. This bumper, as it sits, is equipped with the Rigid Industries DOT SAE approved dually cube lights that are wired into the factory fog light harness. So when you turn on your factory fog lights, these are actually what shine, and they are street legal. And then in the center you've got the new Rigid Industries Radiance Series 20-inch LED light bar. Another important detail that I want to point out here is that this bumper is equipped with the cutouts for the GM factory park assist sensors. So if your vehicle came from the factory with the park assist and you purchased this bumper after the fact, then you can still put the sensors in. And there are a lot of other bumpers out there that cannot say the same thing, so you end up drilling and get into a potential mess. Next on the list, we're moving around to the side. You've got the SCA pocket style fender flares. Now these come on our Black Widow and our Apex packages, and these are something that we actually design and manufacture in-house. So we're not just buying somebody else's flares and bolting them on and calling it a Black Widow. We have completely thought this package out, every single detail from the ground up. Let me key in on the hood here before we keep going. Now this is something that is brand new for the 2016 year model GMC Black Widow videos. The SCA Black Widow hood scoop. I really like this new design. It's a low profile, forward facing. It's got the pocket style bolts that match the fender flares. Let me back down here so you can see that. Oh, that's beautiful. That is just beautiful. Let's move on around. We've got the OE quality Black Widow badging here. Moving on down, you've got the 5-inch oval powder coated black wheel-to-wheel side steps. Now the front two steps have the Black Widow logo in the step pads, and then there's also integrated the third step for easy bed access, because we all know that if you're going to buy a truck, you're going to need to get into that bed one day, and you don't want to have to get a running start to jump up in there. All right, let's move on around. And you've got the stainless steel dual performance exhaust. Now this is 304 grade stainless, which means that it's never going to rust. And just like all the other components on this SCA GMC Black Widow, that stainless steel exhaust system carries a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty. Let's take a look at the interior. You've got the red ambient LED lighting that shines down into the floorboard. You've got the painted interior accents that match the outside of the vehicle. You can see those all the way throughout. Custom stitched Black Widow headrests. Stainless steel Black Widow gauges. And I'm actually gonna turn this baby on so you can see them light up there. And then one thing I did want to point out, the 20-inch light bar in the SCA GMC Black Widow bumper is actually controlled by an auxiliary switch that we put in the overhead console. So whereas, like I said earlier, the rigid fog lights that are in the bumper are controlled by the factory fog light switch. For more information, go to scaperformance.com/GMC-Black-Widow. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to post them in the comments below. I'm Drew, and this has been the GMC SCA Performance Black Widow.